3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? This is Kaleem, aka Tangent, at Tangent Creativity on Instagram. Type it into Google and you'll find me on all relevant social media. Yes. So today, something a little bit different, guys, because we want to diversify as much as possible the content on this channel. So yes, of course, it's about music and pop culture and so on, but it's also comedy and entertainment and everything else. The video that I've got for you guys today, I love Innuendo Bingo. It's one of my favorite things to watch and listen to on YouTube and in my car when I'm driving to work. Innuendo Bingo is like one of the funniest things. So today's reaction video is to Greg James on Innuendo Bingo, and I'm gonna start listing, guys. I'm gonna see if I can get a piece of paper. I got a pen and paper and I'm gonna list. First of all, I'm gonna list like which one is the best spray, because both Chris and Greg can spray hard, but which one is my favorite in terms of spray and like how funny the innuendo is as well. Okay, if you're new to this channel, guys, then you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, leave a comment, nothing toxic. So this is B-Box Tangent Creativity reaction to Innuendo Bingo. Let's go.
Can you hold your water? Can you hold your nerve?
Turn it down just a bit.
This is Innuendo Bingo.
Okay, let's go.
We were talking earlier about the names that you just wouldn't have on Made in Chelsea. Sue, I think, is one of them.
Linda.
Audrey. Pam. Audrey, yes, good.
Who watches Made in Chelsea anyway? Let's just, come on, let's move on. Everybody's watching Netflix these days, but this is quite in the past, so.
There'd never be an Audrey in Made in Chelsea.
There'd never be a Barry, would there?
No.
Oh my God, have you seen what Barry's done? Oh my
Barry.
God.
So let's just move to the innuendo, guys, the first one. And then I'm going to tell you guys my rating in terms of how funny I think that innuendo is and how good the spray is as well.
So it's time for Innuendo Bingo.
Come on.
Greg James. I like it when you play. It's making me laugh already.
All right, here we go.
All right.
All right.
Nice to see you, Simon.
I'm poised over the bin like I'm about to be sick into it.
Yeah, don't use the bin. Use his face.
Oh my God, will you hold my hair? Oh my God.
Okay, so first we're going to Homes Under the Hammer. And
Homes Under the Hammer should be illegal on Innuendo Bingo. This is the first one, guys. Let's see how good the spray is in this one.
he's struggling with a common problem. He's knocking on a lady's door, but she won't let him in.
Let's take a look.
Dave Edmunds there with I Hear You Knocking, of course.
Okay, so that wasn't really funny at all. They didn't even hear it. The one thing I do love about Innuendo Bingo, and it's such a shame that it's not on Radio 1 anymore, and I love Chris and Scott. I love it when Chris just loses it. When he just can't control himself, he just loses it over like something really petty and something really small and not even funny. It's quite fun. Yeah, let's keep going.
Just in case you didn't know the song. Chris.
And when Scott starts giggling, Chris starts to go as well.
Chris, it's just dropping out of your mouth. What happened?
Was that it?
No.
You can't.
I just wanted to stop so you were aware of the song.
Can you just stop DJing everything?
Okay.
DJ!
Dave Evans there with I Hear You Knocking.
It's so many.
Okay, guys, let's move on. So the first one is not that bad. It's okay. I didn't really hear it properly, but neither of them kind of sprayed. So let's move on to the second one.
I'll tell you that. I'll tell you about that after this.
After the news. After the loo.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, here we go.
Right.
Homes Under the Hammer. Martin can't get in.
Well, I would. If I can get in. Let's try the side. Luckily for me, there is another way in through the back door.
Yeah.
Wow, I tell you what, Chris has got a spray on him, but Greg can spray as well. So I think that's the first one. So I it's okay. I'm gonna give it like a 7 in terms of funniness and spray. Sorry guys, a 6. Let's keep going.
Oh, Greg, you got it right in the face there, mate.
Greg's dripping already.
And I just called you mate.
Mate.
Yeah, mate.
DJ mates.
Good morning.
Luckily for me, there is another way in through the back door.
Adam there.
Yeah, that's okay, but I wouldn't say it's hilarious, so I'll give it a 6.
Over to Friday's BBC Look North now.
Okay, number 2. Let's
And in
see
the
what this
Yorkshire
one's
area,
like.
the police have been receiving reports of unusual events in the hedgerows.
And of course, it's not just a problem on little country roads where you might expect it. The biggest hotspot in our area is in South Yorkshire, the M1, M18 intersection.
Chris.
They can be in front of you before you know it.
Yeah, can come on you without warning.
Okay, in terms of spray, that was actually really good. Much better than the first one. And yeah, it was quite funny. I wouldn't say it's hilarious, but I would say, yeah, it's quite funny. I'm going to give that one a good 8.
Greg, you're right. Talking about the danger of deer running out onto the...
Let's just look at that spray again. Spot shot spray one more time.
M18 intersection.
They can be in front of you before you know it.
Yeah, can come on you without warning.
That's a really good spray. Both of them went in on that one.
Never know. Never know what's going to happen up north.
They can be in front of you before you know it.
Yeah, can come on you without warning.
Dylan and Andy.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's quite graphic. But let's keep going. Let's keep going to the third one.
Live breakfast. And Rachel Burden is asking him about a recent news story. Now, as he often does in this situation, Aggers gives a few...
Oh, Aggers is the best.
Chris, stop spraying. What are you doing? Do you remember this one, do you?
Chris just loses it. It's the best. It's the
Aggers has
best.
given me a few too many details.
An earthquake with a magnitude of 3.8 hit the county of Rutland in the East Midlands last night. Let's speak to someone who felt the earth move. Our cricket correspondent, Jonathan Agnew. Mr. Agnew, good morning. What happened?
Well, I was in bed with the dog.
Oh.
Actually, because my wife was working late.
Oh, man.
It's like sparring.
Yeah, it's like sparring back and forth. Yeah, that was good. I kind of like it when it's like boom, boom, boom like that as well. You know, it is funny when they like full on spray at each other. But yeah, I'm gonna give that one. Oh, let's have a listen to it again.
Working late.
What happened?
Well, I was in bed with the dog.
Oh.
Actually, because my wife was working late.
Oh yeah, that's not bad. I definitely think the last one was funnier. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one a. It's funnier than the first one. A 7.
Oh.
These are out of 10, by the way, guys. Okay, let's move on to the next one now.
The dog.
No.
The best is when Chris loses it.
I agree.
Well, I was in bed with the dog.
Chris.
So random.
You're right there. Tom finds his hands one...
Okay, Tom Carriage is also quite funny as well. I have to give it to that as well.
Then it's into the...
Straight over Greg there, and that was just me reading out what was about to happen.
Chris just loses it, man. It's just the best.
That was
A torrent of water there.
literally below the belt.
Okay, so Tom finds his hands wandering. Ready?
Ready?
Here you go. Come on, drink your water.
Chris can't hold it.
Then it's into the oven for about 15 minutes till they're lovely and toasty.
Chris just losing it is the best.
We haven't even got to the bit.
I'm so sorry.
Is it Tom's voice that's doing it for you?
Yeah.
Come on.
The best thing about Chris, guys, is that he can't control himself when it's like weird noises or like certain sounds or like funny sort of like tunes or something like that. Chris just can't hold it and he just goes for it. It's the best.
See if you can get through it.
Then it's into the oven for about 15 minutes till they're lovely and toasty. But give your nuts a quick stir from time to time to make sure they're not burning.
Oh my God, Chris, you're...
Okay, so that one was okay. Better than the first one, but I would say the second one is probably the best so far because the spray together was the hardest. I'm going to give this one a good 6 because Greg gave it more than Chris, even though Chris started to lose it. So yeah, good 6.
Such a mess today.
In terms of spray, yeah, that's a 6. In terms of funniness, I would give that more of a 5.
His voice is so funny.
It's good advice, though, if anyone may have used...
And that's what makes Chris laugh. Is his Bristolian accent When he starts talking in a Bristolian accent, Chris just loses it.
With that menthol shower gel before going to work. We've all done it.
But give your nuts a quick stir from time to time to make sure they're not burning.
Pizza.
It is quite funny, but I wouldn't say it's the funniest, guys. Caroline Martin, this one's good.
From BBC WM. The woman responsible for one of the greatest clips of all time.
That's Phil Collins and Philip Bailey. Easy Lover. It's BBC WM 95.6.
You can see Chris sort of like easy lovers. He just any voice like that. Chris just can't hold it in. Let's do it again.
Easy Lover. It's BBC WM 95.6. Do you know what? We've just had excitement in the studio. My light bulbs went. I've just had three men come in to change or to put the power back on. I'm going to blow them every day if I get those three back again, I tell you.
Okay, in terms of spray, that was much better. I don't think Chris found it as funny. Greg did, and then you had a back and forth going on. In terms of funniness, I'm going to give that... Yeah, that's quite funny. So I'm going to give that a good 7. In terms of spray was pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to give a spray 8.
It's a promise, Caroline. This time, Caroline is giving some advice to a listener on the phone. And I think I think a lot of people in the West Midlands had also heard this same rumour about the postman.
Listen, what are you doing for Valentine's?
Valentine's, well, hopefully I'll get some. Hopefully in the morning.
I bet, Brian, that postman is already dreading coming to you because his sack's going to be full.
Okay, guys, in terms of funniness, I'm giving that a 9. That's just hilarious. Let's just go back.
Valentine's, well, hopefully I'll get some. Hopefully in the morning.
I bet, Brian, that postman is already dreading coming to you because his sack's going to be full.
So, guys, in terms of funniness, I'm giving that a 9. That's quite funny. In terms of spray, I'm going to give... Yeah, it was quite forceful both ways. But I'm going to give that one a 6 because I don't think it was quite impactful right at the beginning compared to the second one. The second one, boom, impactful, water in your face. So I'm going to give that a 6 in terms of water impact, and 9 in terms of funniness.
Caroline! Someone needs to tell her she's on the air. Again. You want again?
Yeah.
Okay. Try it with water then.
Okay.
I'm going to pretend.
Listen, what are you doing for Valentine's?
Valentine's, well, hopefully I'll get some. Hopefully in the morning.
I reckon I bet, Brian, that postman is already dreading coming to you because his sack's going to be full.
Guys, I would do it with water as well, but I got loads of equipment around me and I do not want to spend thousands of pounds on buying new equipment. So, yeah, I'm not going to do it with water, unfortunately. But, yeah, that one is one of the best. Let's keep going.
Lots of different types of shows.
Yeah, sure.
And this is a discussion about what David Beckham used to do when he was younger. I think possibly before he met Victoria.
A good example of what Craig was just saying, because Mr. Beckham was noted as playing with his Taj Mahal to de-stress.
Kieran sent that one in.
Okay, that one is quite funny as well. In terms of funniness, I'm going to give that an 8. In terms of spray, I'm going to give that a 7. I think that's just a normal kind of spray.
No idea what they're talking about. Something about maybe a toy model of the Taj Mahal?
Mr. Beckham was noted as playing with his Taj Mahal to...
Hey. Putting Ellie through it here.
So, Ellie, you've done an amazing job. How do you feel all those punters out there are eating your burger?
Okay, in terms of spray, that was quite torrential. So the spray I'm going to give actually a 9. In terms of funniness, I'm actually going to give that a 5 because I don't think that is that funny. But I think when you're so deep into Innuendo Bingo and you're just losing it 24/7, yeah, you're going to find things like that quite funny. So yeah, 9 in terms of the torrent of water being sprayed towards each other, and a good 5 for the innuendo. But what do you guys think? Put in the comments. Greg is quite wet.
This is incredible today.
Another one? Really?
Go on. Go on. Do you remember when Fern had that chat with Ellie?
That was so beautiful.
Thanks, darling.
Oh, and lovely piano as well. It's called, what's your penis called?
Chris.
Okay, guys, so in terms of funniness, that one's a 4. Spray, they didn't even spray, so I'm just going to not even rate it. But yeah, it is quite funny, but not the funniest.
Piano player Chris there. And now over to behind the scenes, EastEnders back to ours. I haven't seen this.
What's that? What is it?
Chris just losing it is just the best.
That!
Well,
the best.
Barbara Windsor and Pam St Clements.
Is that like
Peggy and Pat?
Is that like The Apprentice, You're Fired?
It's basically Peggy and Pat on the sofa watching old clips of EastEnders, and that's a TV show.
What? Yeah. This sounds amazing.
Water, please. It's probably BBC Three.
What's it called?
It's EastEnders back to ours.
Yeah.
It's a bit like Gogglebox, but with Peggy and Pat.
They're just losing it left, right, and centre now.
Basically that idea, isn't it?
They've lost it. Both of them have lost it. I love it when they both lose it.
Pat Butcher. Oh.
You can't know Pat Butcher.
R.I.P. Pat Butcher. Yeah, you cannot who Pat Butcher, Scott.
Can you pull your shorts out?
Pull your shorts down.
Sorry.
Making a beast of yourself. Water, please. Pam St Clement, of course, his autobiography is called Bob.
Chris is going to lose it.
It's called The End of an Earring.
Oh my God. Oh, that's a good title.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No, it isn't.
Her book's called The End of an Earring.
What, Pat Butcher's
Yes.
autobiography is called End of an Earring?
Yes.
No.
Facts, look it up.
Okay, let's move on to the next part, guys.
No, this was being filmed, Peggy and Pat. There they are, sat on the sofa, not aware there's a big camera there. Water.
+2.
Chris
It's a
losing
good
it.
one, though.
The best.
What are they doing on the other side? Playing Rihanna. Oh, I'm about to do that, actually. Come on.
You know when Chris loses it, when his voice goes quite high-pitched.
EastEnders back to ours. Peggy and Pat sat on the sofa, watching a bit of telly. Well, watching themselves on EastEnders mostly. There we go. Chris, they're holding everything up.
Chris, come on.
For the reason it's 2:05.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
What's happening?
I can't go.
Chris can't even hold it in.
It's him just going, it's 2:05.
Come on, let's wrap this up.
Come on.
I need water.
Come on.
All right, improvise.
They really want a song now.
Oh, Chris. That's pretty gross, man. You can't backwash it, bro.
Backwashed it. I've got half.
Okay, come on.
Right.
It's not going to be good now, this one, is it? EastEnders back to ours. They're watching old clips of EastEnders, Peggy and Pat on the sofa.
Right, good. Lovely, thanks. Nice having a nosh and watching the telly.
That was it.
Okay, guys, that's the end of the video here. I'm going to give that one in terms of funniness, actually wasn't that funny, but these guys have lost it. You can say anything, they'll probably burst out laughing. Yeah, I'm going to give the spray a 4. My favourite one is probably the second one. Sorry, the third one.
Intersection.
They can be in front of you before you know it.
Yeah, it can come on you without warning.
Okay, in terms of spray, that one wins. But in terms of funniness, I think it's this one, guys. This one is the funniest.
Postman.
Listen, what are you doing for Valentine's?
Valentine's, well, hopefully I'll get some. Hopefully in the morning.
I bet, Brian, that postman is already dreading coming to you because his sack's going to be full.
In terms of funniness, guys, that one definitely wins. In terms of spray, the third one. So what do you guys think? Do you agree with me in terms of spray and funniness? Put in a comment down below. Keep it positive, guys. Positive vibes all the way. Want to say as well, YouTube Radio 1, I am a fan. I'm reacting. I love this so much. Please Please don't hit me on the copyright. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit that notification bell. Hit that like button. Trying to create more cool, fun content. Not just talking about music or beatboxing and so on. Trying to talk about a full range of things. And if you got something that you guys think would be cool for me to react to, then hit it down below in the comments. If you haven't already as well, guys, at Tangent Creativity on Instagram. So that's at TANGENT Creativity on Instagram. And you can find me on TikTok and Facebook and all the relevant social media. If you type in Tangent or Beatbox Tangent into Google, you'll find me. So big up, guys. Thank you for watching this video, and Tangent.